help other people as well get up there from rank to rank. Show it to all my boys that literally helped me hit legend for 2K21, IMAX IQ, jump.
It's live coverage of the NBA on Monday. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Jason Tatum.
And his scoring numbers have been going in the right direction these past few years. He's gotten better and better at handling what those opposing defenses are throwing his way and finding ways to get his points all over the floor.
Now the starting group for London. They've got Jason Tatum. Young is out there with Steven Adams. Then there's Harris. And it's Conley in at the point guard. They've got Jonas Valanciunas. Jared Allen is out there with Marc Gasol. Then there's Williamson. And it's Jerome in at point. Well, late in the season, we're seeing playoff teams resting their star players. Any excuse for lottery teams, Greg, doing the same?
Not as far as the league is concerned. I mean, if they're
right,
healthy,
exactly.
What's the goal? I mean, throwing away games is not acceptable.
No.
Yeah, this is where Zion is improving, taking advantage of the defensive attention he receives.
On the wing, Harris, defended by Gasol. That shot wide open.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Allen. The game against Oklahoma City, very impressive. Harris against Williamson. Passes it to Jerome. 5 to shoot. Here's Valanciunas. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And add Valanciunas to the list of traditional bigs who are trying to stretch out their games. Last year, he shot more threes per contest than in any other season. And he actually hit them at a decent clip.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Brad Stevens and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He told me they have to lean on their post game tonight. He wants them to get the ball into the block each time down the floor and pound those guys inside. Sounds like this could be a real physical battle, Kevin. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks.
And even though Valanciunas has added the 3-ball to his game, his value to this team really lies elsewhere.
Yes, yeah. He better know where his bread is buttered and stay in his lane, because no question, he's there to be a space eater. Look, think about it. He gives you high-level rebounding, efficient scoring inside. But if he wants more minutes on the floor, the improved jump shot is key for him.
Here's Harris after the made shot from Jonas Valanciunas. Young passes to Conley, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
This shows how fearless Conley is, able to burrow his way inside and make the defense foul.
And so Mike Conley nails both of them.
Oh, not many players with a more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
Gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's Jerome, covered by Conley. And the pass to Williamson. Over Harris. And it's Williamson missing. 1:15 left to play in the first. Young's shot is off. Williamson looking it over. Pass to Jerome. Stolen by Conley. Finished off the break. Conley's got 9.
What a fast thinker on defense. Conley excels at prying and clawing the ball away from the opposition.
Outside Gasol. Knocked loose. Young with the steal. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Harris dishes to Conley. Outside Tatum. Goes up on the high post. Offensive rebound. Young. Nice work on the board. He's paying off with the basket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's Gasol. He had a 39-point outing in their last game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And not only that, I mean, if you think about it, he dominated the boards. His energy was incredible. He never stopped working.
with 4 seconds on the clock. And the dunk by Williamson.
Yeah, we talk about the big vertical with Williamson, but what about the hang time?
And so it's Mike Conley making highlights for London. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. And earlier we got a few words from Marc Gasol regarding his...
The way he plays defensively, you know what he stands for.
And of course, Gasol and Leonard won the championship together in 2019. Largely, Greg, because of their ability to play defense and get stops.
And 2 former Defensive Players of the Year on the same team. That's going to be your foundation. But both guys were tremendous at the other end as well, albeit in different ways.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And when you consider how the Lions are going, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
Marc Gasol is out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's Allen. Then there's Williamson. And it's Jerome in at the 1 spot. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the floor for London, Harris is out there with Conley. And then there's Steven Adams. Then it's Tatum. And it's Young in at the 4. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Oh, this is the grit and grind Valanciunas gives you. I mean, someone that isn't going to give into the defense.
Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an incredible leader by example. This guy spent infinite amount of hours in the gym in the offseason honing his craft. First on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career. And that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who've ever played the game.
Makes it off the glass. Conley's got the lead up to 7 now for the Lions.
His energy level has never dropped in this game. I mean, he's working his tail off, and the D is struggling to keep up.
And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter, he can also be a threat in the pick-and-roll game.
Yeah, Harris does a great job reading what a defense is giving. He's more than just a catch-and-shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move and isn't afraid to go at defenders.
2 on the clock. Valanciunas finds Allen. He doesn't hit that one. So the Lions will take it the other way. Tatum's shot is off.
He's been off the mark, but somehow he hasn't held them back as a team.
A wide open look for Gasol. No good with the triple. London leading by 7. And Tatum the bucket on the assist from Thaddeus Young. Tatum's got 5 points in the quarter.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
With some arc. Jerome, good.
That's just great touch. The teardrop, well, that's all about feel.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Outside Tatum. And London hits again from deep.
An exceptionally polished scorer for his age. Tatum's lethal from the perimeter.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Williamson in the post. Harris is there, and it's Williamson missing. Pass to Conley. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. And now a 12-point Lions lead.
This offense just continues to impress.
Williamson outside. Here's Jerome, covered by Conley. Here's Williamson. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Williamson's got 6.
I mean, hey, they're going to give Williamson this shot because they don't want him to get close to the rim.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Tatum against Allen. Tatum down low. Young's shot is good.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Valanciunas. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. The first half went really well for Mike Conley. He ended up with 15 points. And that should...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We're seeing a tremendous game from Mike Conley.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And that's somewhat of a surprise, but he's been really patient and unselfish.
Jared Allen is out there with Marc Gasol. Then it's Zion Williamson. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Jerome in at the point guard position. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Valanciunas passes to Jerome. To the middle. Here's Gasol. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. Gasol, no good. London leading by 14.
And when you think about it, Thaddeus Young, he could be a thorn in the opposition side. He's just a great disruptor on defense. He has long arms, good timing to get those deflections. Such incredible hops for a center. Look, it allows him to hold his own against any other five in the league.
Here's Gasol. After the basket by the Lions. It's Allen on the wing. Williamson outside. And he hits the jumper for two. Williamson's got 8 points.
And with Young, his game has evolved over the course of his career.
Well, think about it, G.A. When he came into the league, he was an up-and-down tweener. I think what's made him more consistent of a player you can rely on, is his defense has improved, and along with his shooting. Now, he uses different methods, but he still gets it done as a vet. He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
And the dunk by Williamson.
Textbook feed from Allen, a big man who helps facilitate the offense.
Timeout is called. First of the game for London. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent, but 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. Transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those two guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Yeah, go figure is right. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Outside Conley. Launches it. Packed in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 4 assists in the game.
This is why you have to be right on Conley, because he's a threat to shoot off the pass.
Now here's Gasol. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And the dunk by Williamson.
Oh, he's the perfect alley-oop partner. Zion showing the lift. How about his hands? Then we all know how it ends.
Conley surveying the D. .127 left to play here in the third. Off the left rim and out.
I thought that one was going to go down. The mid-range jumpers, oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the D playing soft like that.
Here's Jerome. 6 points for him. Nobody near Allen. Second chance shot. The shot is good. The Lions' lead has been cut down to 11 on the bucket from Valanciunas.
Oh, he's a sensational offensive rebounder. Valanciunas, he just has the nose for where to be when shots go up.
Now here's Conley. Defense right on him. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
Here's the 3. Allen with the rebound. Gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Here's Williamson. London with the rebound. Young's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Tatum. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got his 5th rebound in this one. Allen surveying the D. Here's Jerome, and no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's London. 13 points up at. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on a platter, and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today. We get going in quarter number 4. On the floor for London, we've got Conley. Young is out there with Tatum. Then there's Harris. And it's Adams in at the center, locking down the middle. Now, here is Young. Outside Conley. Dishes it to Tatum. Passes it to Harris. Outside Conley. 5 on the clock. Takes a 3. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 6 rebounds here tonight. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And it's Williamson missing.
If you can't hit that one, your teammates are going to think twice about feeding you the next time down.
Conley dishes to Young. Back to Conley. Takes the 13-footer. Here's Adams, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. And the Lions lead by 15, being 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Jerome passes to Allen. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, that's just the mentality you have to have. Not wanting to give the opposition any hope of clawing back into this.
Here's Jerome. The dish to Gasol to the inside. Williamson double team. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Oh, costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Man, when you're playing from behind, that's the last thing you want to do. Make matters worse.
Now here's Conley. Over Valanciunas. Conley's shot is off. Gone 0 of 3 to start the 4th quarter. Here's Williamson. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
At 270, Zion is built to take punishment, and he's built to dish it out.
Greg, as a point guard, what is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot. And, you know, you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, you know, the typical stuff about organizing the offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to is really paramount. And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Lions.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Mike Conley.
No fatigue in this fella tonight. Tireless, grinding out every possession and leading their offense.
Now Adams. Thaddeus Young missing on his 3. It seems like every team, Greg, needs that one enforcer, that one guy who's going to get under opponent's skin.
Well, in one poll of coaches and players, Adams was voted the 2nd dirtiest player in the league. One guy said he's real physical, but maybe he crosses the line. Throws the sneaky elbow here and there, commits extra hard fouls, yet Adams usually escapes foul trouble.
Here's Osman. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Steven Adams picks one up. That one is off. And he's good on the second. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here's Barea. Out to Nance. London moving the ball around. Baseline J on the way. Neesmith can't get it to go. And so it's London easily grabbing this one. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do